I'm gonna try to do a quick video about this uh, movie or documentary produced by a guy called David Bradbury. It's on Consortium News, and it's talking about AUKUS. But that's not the crux of what I want to get into. What I want to get into is how, in this documentary movie, um, it describes uh, what these nuclear weapons that the U.S. Ohio class, as well as intercontinental ballistic missiles, and this is also something that the Russians and the Chinese and the Indians and Pakistanis and Israel and the French and so on and so forth. They all have these massively destructive weapons. And one of the common things that kept on popping up, even at the very beginning of this documentary movie, is how one missile, just one, can unload 192 of these kiloton warheads. So one unleashes 192 kiloton warheads. So understand that there are literally thousands of these. But the main point is that you don't need thousands. You only need 30. 30 of those can kill the living planet. Now, in David's documentary movie, he calls it monstrous nation-killing weapons. But understand, nations. It's not a nation-killing weapon. It's a living planet-killing weapon. Because only 30. Again, I stress, only 30 are needed to trigger nuclear winter. Nuclear winter is when these 30 missiles are launched, and 192 warheads with kilotons, not megatons, but kilotons, are dropped, and they implode, will send up so much of the dust and other things, other material, which into the atmosphere, So even if you do it in one location, because we have a weather and other system that circulates all over the world, that all of that will go over and block out the solar energy that comes in. Another way to think about it is if all the super volcanoes erupted at one time, it would have the same effect without the nuclear radiation, of course. So that would block out the sun. So, but even if you use it in one location, it's gonna block out a lot of the solar energy that comes in, and only 30 of them are needed to do this. Again, I stress, only 30 of these weapons are needed, and there are thousands of them. So, and even if you use these tactical nuclear weapons, which are slightly, I think. Now this, I'm not completely sure. It's either slightly less or slightly more than the atomic bomb. Uh, you're still that would you wouldn't need thousands of those to uh, to have the same results. Uh, Never mind the fact that even if you use a tactical nuclear weapon, it's going to trigger a response. So it doesn't really matter. So it is imperative that people be informed about this and understand this. It's nuclear weapons are a living planet killer, not the physical planet. The physical planet, the rocks and the and everything else will exist, but the living planet. So like the trees, the vegetation you see behind me, the animals, the microorganisms, the insects, the birds, you know, us. It will kill all of us, and so the planet will be there. It will still exist. It just the living planet will die off, and there won't be a way for it to reconstitute itself for thousands, if not millions of years. So, understand what all this is about, and it's important that people understand this, and we are not mature enough to be playing with fundamentally life altering things that we don't understand. Well enough, and we don't have, and also because we don't have people who don't see it as a way to seek profit or use in some other manner that can, bring benefits. Bring benefits. It's we need better control over all of it, and better understanding, and using it as a weapon that simply should be not allowed. I even have problems with the nuclear energy, mostly because we don't, as I said, we don't have enough. We don't have enough understanding or the motivation to use it in a way that's not gonna that doesn't have negative effects, especially with the waste aspects of nuclear energy. Um, it's nigh impossible to uh, to uh, to dispose of nuclear waste in a way that's in a long term doesn't won't impact us the living and the living planet negatively. All right, I'm going to end it there.